One of you is trying to build a budget and one of you is still living like it's still payday. You're not bad with money. You're just not playing the same game. And listen, if you've argued about money at all with your partner, you are normal. This is one of the most common relationship stressors. In this video, I'm going to give you 5 things that actually fix money fights. No, I'm not a therapist. No, I did not go to college for this. No, I cannot 100% guarantee anything. These are just my own opinions on the matter. I wasn't even going to do a video on this because it is such a touchy subject. Every relationship is different. Every person is different. And to fight about money, there's no best way to handle it. But in these 5 steps, I'm hoping that I can help somebody go in the right direction because it is definitely not an easy subject to discuss with your partner. Here's the truth. Most people aren't arguing over $20. They're arguing over what the money means. One person might feel unsafe, meaning you're one incident away from a disaster. There's no emergency fund. You don't have anything saved. Stuff like that. Where the other person might feel controlled. Like they can't breathe. They can't spend any money. They can't do what they want. They've earned this money. They have made this. They worked hard all week to have this money. And I can't spend any of the money. And they feel controlled. Maybe one of you feels like you're handling everything yourself. You're paying the bills. You're keeping everything in check. You're making sure everything goes in the right direction. Or maybe you're the one overspending and you are in charge of the finances, but you're spending too much. And maybe all the blame is on you, but you're the only one handling things. No one else is helping you. It kind of goes in all different directions. There could be other scenarios, but these are a couple of them that are huge. They're a big deal. And when you mix fear and control and stress and failure all together, yeah, you're gonna argue. So again, the problem isn't that you're bad with money. You both are just playing different games. I'm gonna name 3 common situations so you know you're not alone. Number 1 is the spender versus the saver. Number 2, one person manages the money, the other person avoids the money. Number 3, hidden purchases. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want to fight about it. Stop trying to solve money issues in the middle of a conflict. If you're already mad, tired, and defensive and you're arguing, your brain is not working properly. Your brain wants to win. So it is not a good time to talk money whatsoever. So what you need to do instead is catch yourself. You need to, when you're arguing and you're fighting with someone, it's hard to think straight sometimes. And we need to catch ourselves. And the next time this happens, catch yourself and say, we're done here. We're not discussing this any further. And we will talk about it at our next money meeting. And drop it. Don't say another word. And make sure that you line up a money meeting so it can be discussed because you do need to sit down together and discuss this. Fix number 2. A weekly 20-minute money meeting, same day, same time, every week. Short, calm, and no lectures. Because if you only talk about money when there's a problem, money becomes a trigger. Here's the simple agenda. Write these questions down for your next meeting. What bills are due before next payday? What is our number 1 goal this week? Is there any spending coming up that could surprise the other person this week? What did we do well last week? I guarantee if you sit down with your partner for 20 minutes, set a timer, go through it, look at the calendar, write things down on a piece of paper, have your budget ready to go. These simple few questions are going to answer a lot. And your months and your weeks are going to go by so much more smoothly. It's number 3, the 3 account method. Because most fights are really about freedom versus safety. Here's how it works. You have 3 separate checking accounts. They can be checking accounts or savings accounts, however you can set them up. But they need to be 3 separate accounts. Account number 1 is all your bills, your rent, your mortgage, your groceries, your gas, your debt payments, all your needs, bills, anything that's of importance. All of that will go into account 1. Account 2 is your goals, which is also your extra debt payments or your sinking fund, your emergency fund, any goals that you have. If you're out of debt, a vacation fund. These are your goals. So whatever you guys sit down and decide that your goals are and what importance they are goes in that account. And number 3 is fun money, the fun account. And you decide how much each person gets for their fun money each week. And then that's their freedom to go and spend that money however they choose. The fun money is no guilt money, no interrogation, no, why did you go and buy that? None of that. Each person can buy whatever they want with their fun money. That's the fun part. So this is how you stop one person feeling controlled and the other feeling unsafe. You open these 3 accounts. Fix number 4 is the no surprise number. This stops big blowups. This is the amount where you both agree. If we're spending over blank amount, we give each other a heads up. Not permission, a heads up. Because most blowups happen when they're blindsided. So maybe your number is over $100. If somebody wants to spend over $100 on something, they need to tell the other person. Husband needs a new garden hose and it's $100. I don't know. And he says, hey, I need to go buy a new garden hose. I need a garden hose. It's going to be over $100. I'm just letting you know. Okay, that's great. Go get it. We have $100 in the savings. But when somebody just goes and spends that money and you don't know they spent the money and then the money's gone and then you feel defensive and then you feel like, what are you doing? Why didn't you talk to me about this? And just feelings arise. This stops everything. So if you both communicate with each other and there's no anger about it, you've both agree, if it's over a certain dollar amount, you would just tell the other one, hey, I need to go get a new drill set. It's going to be $200. I'm just giving you a heads up. Okay, go get your drill set. Or, maybe you need to go, you're having a big, huge party at your house this summer. You need a new patio set. Honey, I need to go spend $500. I got to go buy a new patio set. We have nowhere for people to sit. Well, thank you for telling me. Go ahead. Yeah, I'll go with you. Let's go get the new patio set. Let's do this together. Instead of being blindsided and caught off guard and the feeling of angst in your heart and in your chest is gone because you've communicated. It's just such an easy task. When you care about someone and you respect them, you will do this. And I think most people will do this because you've agreed upon it. Number 5, how to handle hidden purchases. We have to talk about hidden purchases because this is where trust gets damaged. Most people will hide purchases to avoid conflict. They're not trying to be evil, but it is serious. I wrote down a few words that you could use with your partner when you are calm and not genuinely upset over things. If you can calmly relay this message to them, I think it will help. I'm not just upset about the item. I'm worried about what hiding things does to our trust. I don't want us to live like roommates with secrets. What do we need to change so you don't feel like you have to hide spending? Very simple, to the point, and very kind. If you're the person hiding the packages because you're avoiding a conflict, you're avoiding a fight, if you want to be done with this and move on and regain that trust again, just go to your partner. Tell them what you've been doing. Own up to it. Admit to the situation Tell them that you would love a better situation where you didn't feel like you had to hide the purchases because of a fight, that there has to be a resolution. You have to be able to have your own money. And that's where the accounts come in play. That's where the accounts play a huge factor because each person can have their own money to do whatever. There's no more hiding of anything because they can spend what's in their account. Whatever you decide on, it's up to you guys. But if you both handle it maturely and adult-like, I think this could be a good thing. I hope that you will schedule your money meeting this week or maybe for next week. Keep it simple. Make sure it's same day every week. So pick a day that works for both of you and pick a time that works for both of you also, especially if you have kids and you have things going on and you have to drive them places and we all get busy. So if it's Sunday morning at 8 a.m. or Sunday after church or, maybe it's Saturday night. You have time after the kids go to bed. Pick a time that works for both of you. I have definitely been through this route. I am the saver. I love to save, but I also love to spend. So let me know in the comments below. Are you the saver, the spender? Or are you the avoider? Let me know. Remember, I'm not a therapist. I can't guarantee this is going to save your marriage and your spending and your family situation. I wasn't even going to do a video on this, but I just feel it is so important that you come together with your partner and figure out money. Because when my husband and I finally got on we started playing the same game, getting out of debt, that's when the magic happened. That's when everything came together more smoothly, more calmly, and faster. Everything just happened so much faster because we were on the same page, we were on the same path, we were playing the same game, and it just makes things so much better. And I can't guarantee any of these results, but I felt it was important to discuss it, and I'm so glad I did. And I hope that this helps somebody. Please let me know in the comments if you got anything out of this video. And I can't wait to see you next week. Thank you for stopping by, and I will see you soon.